Our breaking news this morning is about Damar Hamlin. This is what Paycor Stadium looked like overnight, as I mentioned here at the top of 6. It was in blue, honoring Hamlin. He is still at UC Medical Center this morning in critical condition. He collapsed, got CPR there on the field to save his life during the first quarter of last night's Monday Night Football matchup inside Paycor Stadium. And we know as of this morning from the Buffalo Bills that he suffered a cardiac arrest while tackling Bengals wide receiver T. Higgins. It led to the indefinite postponement of the game last night. According to the Bills, medics were able to restore his heartbeat there on the field before he was taken to UC Medical Center. They said Hamlin is sedated this morning, again, in critical condition. According to the NFL, at this time, there are no plans to play the game. In a statement released overnight, they said Hamlin's health is the main focus. And we have a timeline of what happened in case you were not awake last night to watch this. At 8:55, T and Damar Hamlin collided during a routine pass. Hamlin gets up on his feet, and then just a couple of seconds later, he collapsed. At 9:18, the game was temporarily suspended as the EMTs performed CPR. That ambulance then brought onto the field. At 9:25, it left Paycor for UC Medical Center, and at 10:01, the NFL did postpone this game. WCPO 9 News reporter Anna Zalian is live for us this morning. She is at UC Medical Center. We watched overnight, Anna, as some crowds, Bengals fans, Bills fans alike, came out to pray for Hamlin. What's the latest there at UC this morning?
Yeah, Adrian, well, things are quieter here now. The crowds have gone home or back to their hotels, but the latest that we know about Damar Hamlin's condition is that he's still in critical condition and he is sedated here at UC Medical Center. The last update we got was from the Bills Twitter account. That was just before 2 a.m. The tweet confirmed that he suffered cardiac arrest on the field during that Monday Night Football game, and that medics on the scene were able to restart his heart. He was down on the field for about 10 minutes before they were able to get him into an ambulance and bring him here to UC Medical Center. And reporters at the game, they say Hamlin's family was in the stands and his mom was with him in that ambulance. And since then, both Bengals and Bills fans, they've been outside the hospital, putting rivalries aside overnight and showing their support.
I was like, man, just save this man, because I've been bragging about him all season. I love him. I think he's fantastic. He's one of the hardest hitters on the team, and to see him go down with something like that was truly heartbreaking.
And things are quieter here this morning. We're not seeing those crowds anymore, but they were here into the early morning hours offering prayer and support. Players were offering support as well, whether that was in person or on social media. And there was also a lot of fundraising going on. People across the country raising money for Hamlin's foundation through a GoFundMe for a toy drive. That total is now up to over $3 million. But now people are back home or at their hotels, but everyone just waiting for an update. And as soon as we do get an update, we will bring that to you here. For now, at UC Medical Center, Anna Zalian, WCPO 9 News.
And we know from the NFL last night and saw this morning that the Bills returned to Buffalo. Some players, though, remained there at UC Medical Center and nearby praying for their teammate. This is what you see here on your screen as stunned fans poured out of Paycor Stadium last night after the game was postponed. Fans sat in silence, though, within the stadium for nearly 2 hours. Hamlin was given CPR, then taken to the Med Center. We spoke to several fans who, of course, were looking forward to that must-see game between two of the AFC's top football teams, and they spoke about the drastic change in mood when Damar went down.
It went from football injury to the seriousness like I've never seen before. They were pulling players in to shield the player so that cameras couldn't see him. Never seen anything like that in my 20 years as a season ticket holder. It's scary.
Of course, here at 6:07, there is not a date set. We don't know if the teams will play this one. We know it was postponed last night, and we'll let you know if anything changes here this morning. There's a lot of reaction, as you can imagine, to people who play the game currently and those who have played. Jamar Chase sent a quick tweet saying, "I want to send a prayer to Damar and his family," with the prayer emoji. Then we saw tweets from former Bengal Terrell Owens tweeting his thoughts on this, said, "Wow, CPR being administered is another level of scary." As you can see there in his tweet, he is also praying for Damar, his family, as well as the Bills and Bengals. And Sauce Gardner, UC standout now with the Jets, said, "Father God, I pray that Damar Hamlin's okay and here with us. I also ask that he have a speedy recovery mentally and physically." Former Ohio State Buckeye, Pittsburgh Steeler Ryan Shazier tweeted that he hoped everything was okay. You see the prayers there in this tweet. He suffered a career-ending injury playing against the Bengals in 2017, that head-on tackle causing a spinal contusion. He could not move his legs at the time. He has recovered after intense therapy. We have seen some things happen inside Paycor Stadium. Earlier this year, at the end of September, it was the injury to Tua Tagovailoa. Stay with Good Morning Tri-State for continuing coverage of Damar Hamlin's injury and more of that reaction from overnight. We're staying out there live at UC Medical Center, and we'll bring you updates as we can. What you don't find here on air, we will update on our website, WCPO.com.